Thank you. Thank you, Andy Ruiz, for your courage, your willingness to get in the ring and face the A side in boxing in the heavyweight division. Arguably, probably like one of the top names in the sport of boxing, whether it be number one, number two, Anthony Joshua, the unified heavyweight champion of the world. Thank you to Andy Ruiz, who actually had the courage. I don't know if he visited the Wizard of Oz or whatever. Shout out to Mexico. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend to everybody, the Latinos all throughout the world. And you guys get to enjoy watching Andy Ruiz attempt to become the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. Not just the city, the world, Craig, of the world. Andy Ruiz. And also thank you to the Zone and Eddie Hearn, right? Because without the Zone, Eddie Hearn, AJ, this wouldn't be possible. You know, the press conference took place today. There's a lot going on today. We got of course, the Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs, um, Cinco de Mayo weekend. I know they got the Boxing Expo going down also, too, in Vegas, where a lot of former fighters and current, champions are there, meet and greet, autograph signings, and selling merch, and certain champions there eating hot Cheetos. Yeah, I mean, hey, but that's another, that's beside the point. But it's a lot going on today, so I just thought I'd give some credit and get some shine to Andy Ruiz, who was the only one that had the courage enough to step up and face Anthony Joshua. You know, um, this is a very extraordinary, man. I never, ever in the history of watching boxing experienced seeing something like this, where we have millions of dollars on the table and multiple contenders turn down the opportunity. Multiple, whether it be because of fear, whether it be because of them already being in the Deontay Wilder sweepstakes, being on a side of the street that they don't, the loyalty factor, whatever the case, whatever the case, Andy Ruiz, out of all people, stepped up and saw the opportunity at greatness. And you know what? What will happen June 1st will happen. Of course, Anthony Joshua is expected to win because he's the current reigning, defending, unified heavyweight champion of the world. But we have a tough challenge in Andy Ruiz. No, he does not have the most, attractive physique with muscles bulging out and shit. This guy is I have to watch that fight, but a lot of people say he was robbed. Okay, versus Joseph Parker for that WBO strap. And I watched that press conference, of course, hosted by Eddie Hearn. And he seems like he's ready. He ain't got to worry about no ring rust because he just got off a fight. So he just remained in training camp. And now his focus is on his biggest challenge of his career. I don't know how much he's getting paid, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's a nice payday, more money than he's ever had in his life, and the biggest opportunity of his life to become the first Mexican champion of the world, heavyweight champion of the world. Like that's greatness right there, and I salute him. Okay? I salute you, Andy Ruiz. I don't care if you get in there and you get stretched. The mere fact that you took the risk, okay? You accepted the challenge. You immediately called out AJ after your win in your last fight, and you got the opportunity. And here we are. I got to give credit to Eddie Hearn, okay? Because I believe that he means what he says when he said that he's not just looking for any opponent who just looking for a payday. He's looking for a guy that is want to get in there and try to beat AJ's ass. He really wants to get in there and defeat AJ. Not just a guy that just to be, try to survive, and a guy who's just looking to, you know, just go the distance and cash out. Shout out to Charles Trav on Bias. What's going on with y'all, man? Trav says, "What's up, bro? I was about to hit you up. It's checkmate on this Wilder shit. Wilder has said he won't even fight Joshua if he got 50-50. Time for Jalik to accept the duck." You mean to tell me Wilder is now saying he's not going to accept the fight if he gets 50-50? Man, fuck talking about this Wilder shit. We already know who Wilder is at this point, and anybody else that is still defending this guy, your character is questionable. You have to set boundaries as to how far you will go to defend somebody. Okay? Like, where did some of you niggas grow up at? Like, bitch ass niggas don't get defended where I'm from. When you duck and fades, bruh, come on now. And we talking about the heavyweight division, where out of his own mouth, he said he wants to be one face, one name. I got you, my brother. I got you. See, because shit like this, man. That's why I did my live stream, my video earlier today. Okay? Truth is the new hate. Niggas want to turn shit into, oh, Black is hating on the UGC be over there hating. No, you niggas just hate the truth. Okay? That's what it is. You niggas don't like the fact that we say Wilder acting like a bitch ass nigga. Now you turning down 50-50. You talking about you the most feared, and then niggas switch around and say, oh, this nigga just desperate to fight me. Why do y'all defend shit like that? Y'all niggas is okay with that type of behavior. But it's okay. Now we know y'all character. Okay? I don't have no problem giving it up to a nigga from the UK when he's literally symbolizes what the fuck we want our heavyweight to symbolize. A nigga who got multiple straps, be willing to go to somebody else's territory to get it in. No problem. Line them up. Got this nigga Wilder scared. Scared. He gonna probably say, nah, it gotta be 80-20 for me to fight him. And you niggas defending this shit? Yeah, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. Bias says that's a fact, Trev. He said it's not even about the belts anymore. 50-50 or no fight. But Travis saying Wilder has said he won't even fight Joshua if he got 50-50. I mean, this is ridiculous. Y'all niggas defend that shit now. I just can't wait to see who was stupid enough to try to defend that shit. Let's see. Trav says Coogan asked Eddie about it in the recent IFL interview. He's read the quote. I looked at Sporting Icons video. People in the comments section said it's on Blue Blood's channel. He says, I see he interviewed him. Charles says, I heard 50-50 or no fight. Like, this is the thing about it. Like, look, man, see, I get upset talking about cowards, okay? Once again, I sent the link out to Unbiased. I apologize. I know this is Canelo and Danny Jacobs' day. and I'm not trying to take a shine away from them, but I wanted to take time, being at the press conference was done today. They held a personal press conference for Andy Ruiz. Thank you, Eddie Hearn, for giving him an opportunity to speak his piece and introduce him to the world of the zone, the fans of the zone, and the real boxing fans. Because a lot of people don't even know who Andy Ruiz is. But you know what? A lot of people feel like he should still be undefeated. This should be a unification. You know, they feel like should really be a unification of the WBO, which he should have had, and the WBA and IBF, along with the IBO. The WBC is the guy who has the WBC is the weakest link. The weakest link. Okay, let that shit be known. The weakest link. Niggas get mad all you want. The nigga's not the real deal. He's not. Hiding behind Tales from the Crypt, also known as Shelly Finkel, and the Mystery Man. Where's Waldo, aka Where is Heyman? The nigga who hides and the nigga who tells horror stories at 3 o'clock in the morning. Trav says the interview with Wilder is 48 minutes, 24 seconds. I want to find the timestamp where he says it. Yeah, you can drop the link whenever you get an opportunity, man. Drop the link right there. Bias, I don't know if you got the link, man. I sent it directly to you. I wasn't even gonna be that long, but I sent the link directly to you in the group hangout. Let me know if you didn't get it, and I try to just put it in the what's the name. But look, once again, this is an Al Haymon fighter, Andy Ruiz. And you know what I get from this? It's really on the fighter. And when these fighters, right, realize that, damn, man, I'm not ready for that smoke, then they use Al Haymon. They'll use the Finkels and everybody else as a disguise. They'll use the side of the street talk and all that dumb shit. I'll let you niggas defend that. UGC, we're not doing that shit over here. Y'all can defend the sucker shit all you want. Blame it on Finkel. Blame it on, you can say, make up whatever lie, talking about Deontay Wilder is a mega star, the A side, whatever. Okay? Okay? If anybody knows in the chat how much Andy Ruiz is getting paid to face AJ, let me know. Okay? I mean, it's not rocket science for you to know who the real top dog in the heavyweight division is, who the real A side is. Okay? When you can fight this guy and get life-changing money, right? Let's just take Ortiz. Offered $7 million, turned it down. Offered $500,000 by Wilder. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll accept it. Yet, y'all say these niggas on the Al Haymon side is free. Y'all call that freedom. I got to fight for $500,000, but I can accept $7 million. But who is dumb enough to think that Luis Ortiz is going to get 7, 6, 5, or 4 to face Deontay Wilder in a rematch? Don't worry, I'll wait. You know what we're going to get? What y'all thinking about that shit? We ain't got that kind of time. Niggas going to fall asleep waiting on that shit. Because y'all niggas know the answer to that. Who the real A side in the heavyweight division is. Okay? Yeah, y'all can talk all this talk about, yeah, Deontay Wilder is this and he's that. Okay. If he's the real A side, tell me how many belts he got and how much can these fighters get facing him. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay? Let's see how much Dominic Brazil is going to get paid to face Deontay Wilder. I don't know what the fuck y'all... Look, man. I don't know what you niggas seeing. I don't know what you niggas seeing. You know? That yelling on camera and shit and wearing face masks, that can only go so far. But how many people can you put in an arena? How many people is going to pay their hard-earned money to see you fight? And who the fuck is going to pay to see that shit now when you hiding behind Tales from the Crypt? Okay? And where's Heyman? Andy Ruiz. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Representing for Mexicans. Okay? All around the world. Shout out to Mexicans, period, man. This is y'all weekend, man. Shout out to the Latinos, period, man. One thing we cannot say negative about the Latino community, right? They free smoke. They'll fight. Okay. A high percentage of them is not ducking no kind of smoke. Okay. See, I can push all of these goddamn barriers of, oh, I gotta protect black and all this. Nigga, hey, I'ma deal with the truth, nigga. Truth can come in all colors, nigga. Okay. And I'm just telling you from experience, I know that Mexicans fight. Shit, goddamn to the death. They get in that ring. Some of them might not have no defense and shit. Get hit with shots, but you gonna have to damn near kill them. Knock them down, they get right up. Knock them down again, they get right back up. Sometimes the referee gotta wave the shit off. Right? Luis Ortiz turn the fight down. Unbiased, what's up, bro?
What's good, man?
You see what happens when these niggas bring up Deontay Wilder, man? It just sets a flame, bro. I can't. My goodness, man. My goodness, man.
At this point, it's kind of like, what can you? How do you defend that?
I'm waiting to see who was gonna get up here and defend it after that shit. Okay. I mean, here we have a guy, Andy Ruiz, having the press conference today, same day as Canelo Jacobs, which I'm not trying to take Sean away from that, but you know, we got to give it up to him because here's an Al Heyman fighter, right? And it's just so much contradictions and confusion because guys acting like they can't fight on different networks, and you know, we got this Ortiz turning down this money. You know, Kanaki acting like he can't fight, and then Andy Ruiz steps up, and then it's like we got Anthony Joshua getting ready to fight June 1st in New York. You know, I mean, this is a great opportunity for Andy Ruiz to possibly become the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever, you know. And so I salute him, but I like I said before, man, my shit is gonna be confirmed when I said that, you know, I give it 6 months to a year tops. AJ is going to, I mean, farly surpass Wilder as far as popularity in America. He's already big in the UK, but it's not going to even be close. It's like all this yelling bomb squad and wearing these goddamn diamond face masks and shit. That can only go so far, man. Before niggas realize, like, bro, you're not that marketable, man. You don't sell. I don't know, man. This bully man tactic that they was using, it was working for a little bit, right? I don't know if he thought because he went to the White House to shake Trump's hand that was going to make him a global superstar or some shit. Didn't work. You may have to go back. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, man, I mean, he's not even willing to take 50-50 if it was offered. That's a duck. I mean, it was a duck before, but that right there, there's no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? That's that's not even business. You know what I'm saying? Because before I thought he was holding out to get 50-50, but now he's saying he don't even want to fight him, even if it's 50-50. To me, that means you don't want to fight him, period.
I mean, what do you think it would take for Wilder? I mean, at this point, if he's turning down 50-50, what is it like? He need 80-20, 70-30? What?
I think AJ gotta build Wilder some. I don't know, man. He gotta do something out of the realm for Wilder to fight him because it just seems like he wants some drastic requests that AJ has to do. Like he got to go build him a yacht and get some goat milk from Egypt, get him a Persian rug. Like I don't know what he has to do because Wilder doesn't seem to really want this fight. You know what I'm saying? So really, maybe he believes in himself, like he could fight Vladimir Klitschko and make money off of that. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, best believe that's in the Wilder sweepstakes right there. I did the other day. I did the live stream saying that Wilder's path is already laid out before him, and AJ is not even on that path. We talking about 6, 7 fights down the road. Maybe he might consider Anthony Joshua, but I'm telling you right now, you may not even make it to that. He might not even make it to that 6th fight where he might consider AJ at that time. He might lose. One of these up and coming guys, contenders, challengers, guys on the PBC side or whatever, might beat him. And I think it's really an ego situation, man, where he really believes he's trying to convince himself, and it's because of these motherfucking dick riding ass motherfuckers too. Like convincing this guy that he's just he on them Charles Martin shit. He think he a demigod or some shit now. You know? Like nigga, you just walk the earth like a god or something. Okay. We're gonna tell you over on UC side, nigga, you not that. You are not that. Okay, try again. And I just think that he's really trying to avoid this guy as if like, nigga, you're not the M. Bison. You the Dawson. You're not even M. Bison. You're Dawson, nigga. AJ's the real M. Bison, the final level. You trying to make it like, nigga, you some final boss shit. You are not, bro. You are not. You know what I mean? So this nigga Angel Santos says Eddie need to make a press call to all real free agent boxers out there on some Suge Knight Source of War shit. He said, hey, if y'all don't want y'all advisor to be all in your career, not letting you fight, come to the zone. Hell yeah. Wow. He said PBC team Mighty Ducks. Yep. That's what they turned into, man. But you know what? A sprinkle of them, a few of them kind of will, step up to the plate. So,
man, and you know Wilder's fans gonna defend him hard. Like, you know what? He don't need AJ. He is the best since I seen a video from your boy. I'm not even gonna say his name, but he said Wilder is the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis. And
oh my gosh.
Listen, but this is the type of stuff that makes me just confused. Like how could you compare Wilder to Lennox Lewis?
That's disrespectful, fam.
Yeah,
that's just disrespectful, bro.
It is, man. Like, come on, bro. But these guys that ride for Wilder are gonna make up and build excuses and go back to when and say Wilder was trying to make the fight. AJ should have gave him 50-50 then, but he didn't. And now Wilder doesn't care about the fight. He doesn't need him. You know what I mean? They're gonna make excuses. So at the end of the day, AJ doesn't need Wilder. He can make over $120 million and possibly like, man, two to three fights himself. So,
and you know what's funny, man, Bias, is that people are honestly trying to convince, I guess, the casuals that AJ is going to run out of options. Here on short notice, right? It took, he was able to secure an opponent for his June 1st fight, right? It's unfortunate that Gerald Miller, shout out to Eddie Hearn, he said this motherfucker was he said, what did he say? He said Gerald Miller got caught. He had all the Walgreens inside of him and shit. So it's not AJ's fault that Gerald Miller had all the Walgreens inside of him, but yet and still, somebody saw the golden ticket. Like, oh shit, this is my opportunity. That motherfucker fucked this shit off. Okay, well shit, hey, I ain't gotta use no PEDs. Okay. I'm gonna go in there. I'm fresh out the ring. This I already said I wanted this fight. And when the opportunity came, and then what's your thoughts on Eddie Herman? Because Eddie, and I believe when he said it, he said he was actually, there was quite a few opponents that kind of, stepped up, but he said he wanted an opponent that wasn't just there to get a paycheck, somebody who's actually in there to win. You know, that was really going in there to try to challenge AJ. So, what's your thoughts on that, man?
I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, man, you know what? Like I said, Eddie Hearn, he don't baby his fighters. You know what I mean? If they lose, they
Mm,
lose because he'll find somebody else. He'll find
mm,
that's the way they operate in the UK. They, you know what I mean? People always say, "Oh, they're bum bashing," but we recognize it as bum bashing, but to them, they just call it, you know, a good fight because they don't care. For them, it's kind of different in the sense when you try to, you know, go in the mind of a UK fan for boxing, because obviously there's levels. There's the elite boxers like from the UK, which is like your Lennox Lewis, AJ, and the guys that come from over there. And then obviously there's a tier underneath that, you know, they're just not that great, but they could provide a good fight, a good slugfest. So I'm saying they they essentially ultimately they want to give you a good fight no matter what. So even if his prospect or his champion can lose the fight, he's gonna put him in it.
right. That's what I'm definitely seeing. I mean, we talking about a guy who probably, according to a lot of people, should be undefeated, right?
Yep.
And so it's not like, I'm sure people can say, look at his physique and say, oh, he's short, he's fat, and shit, and he eat a bunch of Snickers or whatever. But this is a guy who comes to fight and somebody who can actually pose a real threat to Joshua. Matter of fact, probably a lot fresher than Joshua. He just got off a fight, so it ain't like he had to go through like a whole nother training camp where he got to, get in fight shape. He's already in shape, you know. Um, and some people actually believe that he poses more of a threat than Gerald Miller. You know what I mean? I don't know how accurate that is, but at the end of the day, naturally, probably yeah, because at them thousand punches he fight that dude was throwing, that was often everything known to mankind, PD. So um, you
I
know,
think also I don't know, man. If you made a fight versus Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz, who would you have winning that fight?
I mean, I gotta literally, to be honest with you, like that's why I said I'm hearing from people because I haven't really watched Andy Ruiz like that. I'm just impressed with the fact he stepped up to the plate. So I mean, after this live stream, or sometime this weekend, I'm gonna watch some footage on him. I'm gonna watch that Joseph Parker fight because I haven't really watched him like that. I just keep it stacked. I haven't really watched him like that, but I'm hearing that he got fast hands.
Yep.
I heard that he should have got the win over Joseph Parker. So I'm like, if it was a fight like that versus Joseph Parker, we know what type of fight Joseph Parker gave Anthony Joshua. So I'm like, this dude must can fight, you know. So at the end of the day, man, I gotta watch some footage on him. But after judging off what I saw last from Ortiz, I was not impressed. And we talking about a guy who's been following Luis Ortiz um heavyweight career. So that's one thing I know is that you know, in his last fight, he didn't look too great. He did not look too great. So um hey, I'm sure that probably a lot of people will pick this guy Andy Ruiz over Ortiz right now, just for some fact probably got youth. How old is Andy Ruiz? I gotta check him out, his age.
Uh, I'm not sure of his age, but yeah, I probably go with Andy Ruiz myself. Um, like you said, he's quick-handed, and he's a good boxer. You know what I'm saying? And but he's not heavy-handed, but he's quick-handed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he's 29.
29. Okay. And we know Ortiz is about like 53. So I mean,
Yeah.
I probably gotta get advantage to the youth, hand speed. Um, I don't know how many KOs he got, but I'm pretty sure that if you got hand speed and you're a big guy, that you got some crack. Matter of fact, I seen another guy do a breakdown video on Andy Ruiz, and he said one thing he likes and noticed about him when he watched the his fight versus Joseph Parker is that he says, what did he say? He don't slap with his punches. He don't slap with his punches. He says some guys get in there and slap. He says he turns his punches over very well. I was like, oh, okay. So seemed like this guy got good technique, and when his punches land, it's solid. So hey, we got to see. Hopefully it's a competitive fight, but if he gets stretched, I mean, then we're gonna it's just gonna be a testament to AJ. You know what I mean? This is a guy who's never been stopped. You know, I don't know if he's ever been knocked down. You know if Andy Ruiz ever been knocked down?
I don't think he has.
Okay. Yeah, if y'all know anything about that in the chat, if has Andy Ruiz ever been knocked down? We know he hasn't been stopped. So um that's the thing about it. If AJ can go in there, look spectacular, knock out Andy Ruiz in this first fight on American soil in New York. I mean, we already know our American fans love knockouts. You know what I mean? So this is why Deontay Wilder has grown the fan base that he's grown because he knocks motherfuckers out. So in AJ's first fight in America, in New York, against uh, a guy who's never been knocked out, Andy Ruiz. If he can do that, I think that like that fight alone is going to just elevate him to a whole nother level. On top of that, the zone has already made its mark in New York. They got those two guys. I don't know their names, but you probably seen them on the zone. You'll probably see them tonight too if you watch it. But these guys, they're from New York, and they're the ones that actually do a lot of the interviews for the guys that's on the zone, especially when they're fighting in America. And matter of fact, they interviewed AJ and all of that. Okay, is that the name, Angel? He says AK and Barack. So yeah, those guys, man, like they from New York. You know what I mean? So they already doing a good job to market AJ just in New York. It's on the East Coast. So I'm telling you, in a minute, AJ gonna be bigger than Wilder just on the East Coast.
Yep.
You know?
These are facts, man. Listen, and the next person I think AJ has to fight over here. Actually, I think his next fight will most likely be Usyk, man. To be honest with you, and that's a good fight.
Hell yeah.
That's a good fight.
Fucking right.
That's an undisputed champion moving up to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like how and people I know
To
already know
fight for unification. Right.
I know people are gonna hate on it and say, "Oh, Usyk is nobody. Who did he beat?" Yeah, you know these guys are gonna hate on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right.
that's a good fight for me, and I'll be looking forward for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Wilder be fighting. Maybe Ortiz again or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right. Konaki, Ortiz, or Klitschko, or you know what I mean? Those type of guys.
yeah, I just can't. I can't. I can't get over the fact that he said not even 50-50.
That's just embarrassing. I mean, like, if y'all can feel the humiliation and the frustration I did in my video earlier today, it's just like, man, I'm trying to give advice to the UK fans. Don't let AJ off the hook. Make sure y'all keep pushing AJ to be great, to keep taking these challenges like this, because if you let him off the hook, he's gonna be acting like Wilder. Okay. And we talking about an American boxing fan, you know. This some shit that hey, AJ don't Wilder don't represent me. Okay, so he represents a lot of these other guys that's defending him. Them the ones that they all on the same team. Okay, them the type of guys that Wilder represent. Wilder don't represent me. Okay, I support the guys that's willing to face the best competition, the best. Okay, not guys ducking 50-50, not guys ducking opportunity at undisputed. Okay, um, that shit is just ridiculous, man. We shouldn't even have to talk about this type of shit. This is the most softest boxing era in history.
Yo, where'd you
Um,
leak at, man? Where'd
oh
you leak?
man, it's too much. It's too much smoke up here, bro. He gonna have to. He be trying his best too to defend that shit, bro. Hey, Victor, what's going on, man? Hey, y'all welcome him to the UGC, man. Give you this wrench, bro. You've been definitely showing a lot of support in the comments, man. Thank you, Victor. Says
Salute,
great
Victor.
guys at it again. Proud of you guys. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. But yeah, Jalik, stay the fuck away from this one. Stay your black ass off this one, bro. Because this is you don't want no smoke with this one, man. How can you defend somebody turning down 50-50? That's what I said when y'all mentioned that. I'm like, that's on some old Charles Martin type shit.
Hey, you know what? I messed with Madman too, man. He did a live stream yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
he said that all they have to do on AJ's side is offer 50-50 and the fight will get made. But
And I fucks with man, but he be defending Wilder tough. And I'm just like, bro, even when you listen to this man, we want to hear your defense on this one, fam. How you
yeah,
gonna defend? Okay, guy with one strap. Okay, This guy, come on, man. Like, look, I just can't wait. I want to hear the defenses on this shit now. Okay? Me, I don't have to wait until the shit is damn near sunken all the way into the water before I realize, oh, this shit is this shit is going down. Okay. I don't have to, like, I can spot the symptoms and the signs early. Like, oh, yeah, this shit is wrapped. Let's go. Time to pack up, y'all. Time to pack. Ain't nothing going on over here. You niggas will wait till the shit is underwater. Till you damn near like, damn, nigga, we need a life vest. We need to, shit, fuck this. I think we need to swim up to the top. Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of there. Okay. The shit is sinking. Really, the whole PBC ship is sinking, but you know, the top dogs is going down big time. The two biggest quote unquote hype jobs, be honest with you. These guys is overhyped. They're hyped more than what they've accomplished. Put it like that. Okay. That's Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. These guys is overly hyped. Overly hyped. Okay.
I've been saying it, man. PBC, them guys over there, man. I don't honestly, as much as people want to give credit to Al Heyman and say he's a good advisor, what the hell is he advising? The boxer you're advising said he don't want 50-50 with the cash cow of the heavyweight division. How that makes sense? Yeah, somebody got to make some kind of sense. How you advise your boxer not to take 120 mil? That don't make sense either. So, how good of it? I mean, like, how good of an advisor are you if you're not advising your guy to take financial stability for life? You know what I mean? I don't get that.
But you know what, man? I think that's we keep putting too much blame on Al Heyman as if like he really is calling the shots. I just think that these fighters, when they don't want to take that challenge, then they throw them in there. Throw Heyman in the conversation. They throw Fox, Showtime, Finkel, and everybody else in the equation. You know, maybe a lot of them guys can say, you know, hey man, you know, I wouldn't take that fight right now, but I don't think that means that they have to listen. Okay. I remember when a lot of those Dubella was telling Wilder, don't face Luis Ortiz. That didn't stop him. You know, I think that if Wilder actually wanted to face AJ, you know, but I think he realizes how much risk is involved. And this is what I learned about these PBC guys. It might not be so much more that they scared, but they know how much risk is involved. And they like, fuck, if I take this fight and I lose, I think it's more of fame with these guys. You know what I mean? The ego that comes with it, the notoriety, being able to just be like, fuck, nigga, I'm the king. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world. Or I'm the welterweight champion of the world, or the middleweight, whatever it is. You know, these guys love the fact that they went from being nothing to now they somebody and known. Like, let's say for example, to prove my point. Anybody checking for Jamel?
No.
You know why? Because he's not the champ. He got this rematch coming up, so we're gonna see if he can get that strap and that status back. But as of right now, niggas ain't checking for Jermell Charlo. See, niggas can say, oh yeah, he still might be able to you know, get some fights and everything like that, because that's what people's story is. Like, you know, even if I think that was Jalik's defense. I'm like, you know, if Deontay Wilder loses, right? You know, that everything changes over there. He's like, oh, you still might get good fights. There's still a lot of guys over there that he can compete with. But I'm like, without that belt involved, it ain't gonna have the same, you know what I mean? It's not gonna have the same effect. You know, you're not talking about the same kind of money. You're not talking about the networks really backing a non-champ. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas ain't gonna put that kind of energy behind somebody, because the belts is what brings the attention and the shine and notoriety, not only to the fighter, but the network, the country. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, shit, nobody gonna be wearing. I mean, you got the Mauricio Suleiman wearing Canelo hats. You know why? Because he's the champ. If he wasn't the champ, he wouldn't be wearing that nigga hats. The fuck he look like wearing a nigga who ain't got no strap and ain't bring, you know what I mean? It ain't worth shit. Why would he be rocking that? You know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, the situation with Jermell Charlo, like, he missed that attention. He can talk that shit. He can say some shit like hashtag keep running your mouth when you the champ and you undefeated. He can say shit like Lions only run boxing when you the champ and you undefeated. When you lose and you say Lions only run boxing, niggas be like, sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down somewhere. Go dye your hair again or something and get a new anklet. Nobody worried about you talking about Lions Only Run Boxing. What happened to Lions Only Run Boxing when Tony Harrison was boxing your ears off? What happened then?
Yo, that's my. I think Tony might actually possibly stop him in the rematch. To be honest with you, because he was getting rocked too much for my liking, man. I mean, listen, I know that you had Mel losing. I had Mel winning, but I gotta be honest, man. I think he might get stopped possibly because the counter punching for
Mm-hmm.
Tony Harrison was too clean. It was way too clean. Like he was getting hit too clean, and the pop from Tony Harrison had Tony Jamel just rattled, and he was shaking like noodle leg. And Tony Harrison didn't follow it up. That's all he
Mm-hmm.
needed to do. If he was actually urgent to stop him, like if he pushed the gas to stop him, could have stopped him. So I
Mm.
mean, for me, bro, man,
You
he
think he
better
might
be.
get stopped?
Yeah, he better be on his P's and Q's and try and box. Don't go in there try to, you know what I mean? Don't go in there thinking you're a puncher and you're not. So that,
Mm.
that's where I'm at with Mel. And I like Mel too, but he keeps his head on the line. His jab get lazy, and his jab was getting countered all night, man. All night, bro. I was
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there. It was me, Lawrence, and Angel, and we were just tallying up the rounds or whatever. I'm like, y'all ain't seeing Mel Jab getting countered every time he throw it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's, I'm like, what is happening, bro? And then right after that, the same thing happened to Jamal. His jab was getting countered almost every time he threw it. So shit,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, and then when you think about it, in a close fight like that, you look at what it done mentally and emotionally to Jamel going into a fight. You going in as the challenger now. You're not the champ. And we know that maybe Tony Harrison got to make a few adjustments, you know what I mean? To remain champion. Whereas Jamel has a lot of things to deal with. He got to deal with coming off his first loss. Not Tony. He already had two losses previous before that. Matter of fact, he'd been stopped before, so he ain't had shit to lose going into that motherfucking fight. Whereas this is new territory for Jamel. So we talking about his pride, the Lions' pride, you know, shaking up. We talking about this guy not being probably. I don't know if the people are going to favor him. Like I want to know what the odds is going to be. You know, is he going to be favored going into the fight, or is he going to be the underdog? And then on top of that, it's like man, like mentally, like we already seen. It showed me that Jamel is mentally weak.
Yep.
He's not as mentally strong as we may have thought he was, but you can see the uh the mental strength of a person when they take losses, when they lose stuff, you know what I mean? And breaking down, talking about you don't even play games, so you hate losing and shit like that. Yeah, fam. I don't know how much of a chance niggas really gonna give you. And then on top of that, you didn't even pursue the rematch. The WBC ordered the shit. I'm like, damn. And shout out to Bruce fucking Vane on YouTube. That man said he's scared to death. And I think he's scared about that shit. It's like coming off your first loss and like you said, he was getting hit clean with counters. He might be thinking like, fuck, this motherfucker, man. He already got the mental edge, you know. His ass was fucking lying at the end of the fight, talking about this man told me I wanted to fight and all that dumb shit. And now Tony Harrison got a lot more fuel to go in there and beat your ass again, probably worse. Santos, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on, my brother?
Man, we giving it up to Andy Ruiz. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all the Latinos, man. And then we
Whatever. I
talking
mean,
this
that's a Mexican
LGBT
holiday,
shit.
so
Yeah,
it's
my
all the
bad.
Mexicans.
Mexicans. My bad. Y'all niggas though, y'all be playing with that shit. Hey, man, I remember I was one of my exes, man, she was a Salvadorian, and people would mistake her for Mexican, she'd get pissed. I was like, damn, okay. You gotta be exact on point.
I mean, I
But
got a lot
yeah,
of Mexican
man.
friends and all that. And, and shout out to all Mexicans. But yeah, man, that's a Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican holiday. But I mean, I go for a long time, so I celebrated it too. Just with them. Just chilling
Yeah, they gonna
the
stop you from
weekend.
cracking open a beer. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It ain't gonna stop me. But yeah, but it's definitely a Mexican holiday, and it's not Mexican independence, contrary to
Yeah.
popular. It's
So,
the victory. It's the victory over France. When they invaded Mexico and all that shit.
oh, okay, a little history. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what's your thoughts on, man, just Andy Ruiz getting this opportunity, man? And AJ, what's your chances? What chances do you give him? Coming out on top, becoming the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. And
Uh,
then also on the back end of that, what's your thoughts on Wilder turning down 50-50 with Joshua? Just
so
hit it.
first one is, for Andy Ruiz, congratulations on the opportunity of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him, man. But do I think he has a chance to beat AJ? Hell to the fucking no. And I'm not capping for him. You know what I mean? I'm not, man. I see AJ just demolishing him. Your man YB be calling him Kid Majin Buu. He call him Ruiz Majin Buu.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man. I think Ruiz just came off that Garcia. He was on a Garcia undercard and all that, so he did pretty good. Against solid big heavyweight about the size of AJ. I mean, he can pose AJ some problems, but I mean, AJ is just a whole different level of opponent, man.
Mm.
And he's not. AJ is not that guy that Andy Ruiz just fought. This
Mm.
last month actually. So he's unified champion. AJ just he just has a lot of talent, and I think AJ's gonna dominate Andy Ruiz that whole fight. I mean, you got certain
Mm.
channels out here, capping for Ruiz all of a sudden and
For real?
thinking that he gonna, do something to AJ. I mean, he might do a little something for 3 or 4 rounds, but he's not. AJ's not gonna let himself get caught. He's not gonna let himself be stupid in there. He's gonna box pretty damn good, and he's probably put Ruiz out in probably 8 rounds, man. I give Ruiz 8 rounds
Oh wow.
before AJ put him
Okay.
away, man.
That's generous.
Yeah, I was about to say, wow, okay. Damn, he gonna go 8.
Yeah,
That's good.
Un got it. What you got it under 6, right? Un?
Yeah, I think 6. I'll give him 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I got it at 8, man. Ruiz does got a strong chin.
Oh, he
You know,
does? Okay.
I give I,
got a pretty good chin.
I give him 6 because I know Ruiz is gonna come to fight. He ain't gonna try to slip and like use his footwork and box and run around the ring. He's coming to you and he wants to lay some glove on you. So that plays into
So y'all
AJ's
think
favor.
y'all think the Snickers gives him an extra advantage, going into the fight, or you think that's just a marketing strategy, trying to get that sponsorship or some shit?
I mean, he has the best. He has a puncher's chance. He has a puncher's chance
Should he
to
eat
beat
two
AJ.
Snickers for this fight? Two?
Maybe two king size, man. Two king
King
size
size.
Snickers,
Okay, okay.
or maybe a whole bag. Family. The Halloween sack that nobody used last
He's gonna eat a
Halloween.
Snicker and Josh gonna make him shit peanuts. Okay.
Shit peanuts and vomit and
That dude,
spew.
he built like Peter Griffin, but he gonna go in there and you know what I'm saying, he gonna do what he can.
Yeah.
I mean, for a fat dude, he got some quick hands. So
What do y'all feel the game plan? What would be the best game plan for Andy Ruiz to have any shot? Being at all the tools that he has for his, round ass self,
Yeah. Just swing for the fences.
Y'all niggas got silent like a motherfucker. Like, well, just prepare for the next fight. Damn, okay.
I don't know,
Somebody
man.
say feel like a bag of potatoes. Charles, you wrong for that, bro.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be I heard somebody say the stud muffin versus the spud muffin.
Oh, shit.
That's what I heard, yo. I mean,
Man.
I think it's gonna be a massacre, man. I'm
Should
being
he be on
generous.
the
I'm
outside or
giving
the
Ruiz 8.
inside? Or
Who, Ruiz?
should he just, because I heard him say something about he's gonna try to pressure,
He's
because they
gonna
saying
pressure
that.
him. He's definitely gonna try to pressure Joshua, man. And we've seen Joshua come under pressure like that before and excel. Use a little bit of lateral movement, and I think he's gonna catch him with some monstrous uppercuts, and he's gonna finish Ruiz off, man. I think I give Ruiz, probably withstanding the first 7 rounds, probably the first 6 rounds. By the fifth round, he's gonna be hurt. By the sixth round, he's probably gonna be gassing out. Maybe seventh. I don't give him past the eighth round, man.
What do y'all? How do you guys grade his conditioning?
Ruiz, I mean, he look pretty. Has solid conditioning, solid stamina,
Mhm.
so to speak.
Okay.
But
Because
Yeah,
we
for
know one thing I know is about AJ. AJ does kind of fade a little bit. He starts to gas a little bit. Like I say, like after the fifth or sixth round. I don't know about this fight, how you gonna look, but sometimes he kind of seem like he kind of gasses a little bit. Do y'all agree?
yeah, he kind of gasses out. But I think he's been working on that lately.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, this dude is getting his ass beat on the zone right now.
I'm about to watch it a little bit. Yeah, it's the undercard,
Um,
right?
yeah, man, and this kid's supposed to be a prospect too. But yeah, man, I think Ruiz got good stamina for a big guy. But
Yeah.
I just think the way he got caught, um, you know, against what's the name? God damn,
Parker or something?
Parker. Yeah, the way he was getting caught with Parker. I didn't like it. But a lot of people say Ruiz won that fight and he got robbed. But I don't know, man. If
You
Parker
didn't
could
you
do
didn't
his
agree with
damage
it?
like that, I mean, I seen Parker hit him a few times and he looked wobble. I think
yeah.
AJ got more power, man. He got more power. He throws the cleaner shots.
Mm-hmm.
He opens you up. He wears you out. He's gonna hit him to the body a lot, and he's just gonna kill the body, and then the head is gonna go, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna demolish him. He's gonna pick him apart, basically.
I mean, that's why I said earlier about the Joseph Parker fight. Like, it all depends on what you like. Like I said, Joseph Parker landed the more dominant, powerful shots. Like, you could see Ruiz was more hurt from them shots. You know what I mean? Ruiz, like, he don't have that much pop. So
Mm-hmm.
the shots he was landing was just, I mean, they were just landing in flurries, but nothing too major.
Wow. So in this fight with Joshua, he's not gonna. It's not like he's gonna go against somebody who's has more power than somebody else he's already fought. Like I'm sure Povetkin probably had more power. Do you think Parker had more power than Ruiz as well?
Yeah, I would say
Wow.
so.
Yeah, I would say
So
so too.
so so it'll be a stretch to say Ruiz has a puncher's chance, or I'm just
I
saying
mean, the
because
only way
he
is
took
if he
took
can
some shots, man.
really land something with significance over and over,
Hmm.
combination shots on AJ, and if AJ lets himself get caught with some fast combination, Ruiz has been known to throw successive uh, fast combinations, but that was against opponents that's not AJ. You know what I mean? That was against lesser opposition. So AJ's too smart. He's too big. He has AJ's got pretty good movement in the upper body.
Hmm.
Kind of like a big ass Canelo. His feet
What
are
about
kind of robotic, but
Ruiz's defense?
but
What about Ruiz's
but
defense?
Oh
Ruiz's
shit.
defense. I mean,
Yo, I
he's
don't
a
mean to
big
cut you
guy.
guys off, but yo, John Ryder just beat the prospect.
Yeah, he just beat. Yeah, that's what I was just saying,
Damn.
man. He just knocked that dude out.
Oh
Yo.
shit!
Yeah, I wasn't out. I didn't see that coming. That was a
Which,
good
which which
prospect
prospect?
too.
What's the name of the prospect?
Belil.
But
Belil.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
Lil,
crazy.
man. But Lil was
Um,
supposed to beat this guy by knockout, man. He got caught bad.
Yeah.
mm.
Shit. See it,
Wow, he
man.
lost the
while,
belt.
while
Lost the
while I make
belt.
my way over to the TV, man, what do y'all feel about what's your thoughts
Upset.
on guys that
Yeah.
Upset
upset?
number one of the night. Upset number one of the night. And he
Yeah, I
got four
told you.
losses.
I told you, man. Eddie Hearn don't be protecting his
Nope.
prospects, bro.
Nope, man. Eddie went in there like, yeah, good shit, man.
Yo, I didn't know DAZN had Roxy as a host. That's what's up.
Roxy. Ooh.
Yeah, Roxy. She was on 106 in Park.
Oh, the 107. Oh,
Yeah.
Roxy. She. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna say nothing about it.
Yo, DAZN got the bag, man. They got LeBron James. They got Roxy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Damn.
They doing it right, bro.
Oh, but I'm saying, but you know, a few months ago, I was being called, "Oh, you capping for the zone? You
Mm-hmm.
crazy? You don't know what the fuck you talking about?" Okay,
Capping ass
uh,
nigga.
yeah, man, fuck, man, Santos crazy. You don't know what the fuck you talking about?
Now
All
them
right,
niggas is let them hate though, man. Let them hate.
yeah, I let
Hey, so
motherfuckers talk their shit, man. You know,
real quick, man, I want to ask y'all, man, what's y'all thoughts on guys that was really trying to root and like trying to say shit like, man, I hope AJ don't land an opponent for June 1st, and what's y'all thoughts on opponents like not wanting to step up just to, make the event fail, and then even people that's just, what I'm saying, regular fanboys and shit. What's y'all thoughts on them kind of guys?
I think they make the sport bad for everybody. You know, they misinform the actual good casuals out there, right? That want to learn more about the sport, but then they get misfed misinformation and propaganda, and then they in turn turn them into fanboys, you know, people who just just over exaggerate on one or two or three or four boxes only, you know, instead of looking at the whole division. You know, they just want to say, oh, he's making this money, he's making that money, you know. Oh, it's a, you know, everybody wants to, it's the age of everybody wants to be a damn uh uh a fucking a promoter and shit, you know. They want to be the businessman, you know. Instead of looking at boxing, they don't break, you know, kind of like what CJ's been saying. Motherfuckers don't break down fights. They don't get into, well, what's gonna win this fighter the fight, you know, his jab, you know, his combination punching, the foot movement, the defense, you know.
Yep. And
You know,
also,
people get into the money thing, you know, like they earning the money. Well, I want this guy to make this money, and like you gonna get a cut. Get the fuck out of here, man.
exactly. And also, man, these guys, they're just misinformed. A lot of them are just casuals. They're just pimping the casual fan and
Mm,
trying to race bait into getting super chats. To be
mm,
to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because it just a lot of it don't even make sense because some of these guys will be like, oh, Eddie Hearn is, he's a slave owner and blah blah
mm.
blah, and then they'll go and Shelly Finkel will go and do the same exact things, even worse, for Wilder, and there's nothing they'll say about that. So it's like, where is the consistency here?
And
So I mean, really,
yeah, exactly. And then all these so-called, how you say, pro-black channels, right? All of a
Hmm.
sudden, a PBC fighter is gonna fight AJ. Now they capping for the Mexican guy, right?
exactly.
And then under the same breath, they'll cap for Canelo and fucking down Danny Jacobs
Yep.
and be all up Charlo's fucking anklet wearing ass. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The fuck is that about, man? If that's
Anklet
not some
promotions.
pseudo fucking man fan homosexual ass shit, I don't know what is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That shit is crazy, man. And these dudes talk crazy, talking about Ruiz is the right guy. Get the fuck out of here, man. The right guy. He's the right fucking guy at the moment that got a damn. He got a gift.
Man,
He
Mm.
fell into a gift.
this dude BFTB on his channel, he calls Wilder King Wilder, the God Wilder. Like that dude, he's delusional and just honestly, he's just retarded. To be honest with you.
But I
I don't
guess
know,
it's just
man.
about kind of like what y'all was talking about, man. Like I guess what you said, Angel. You think just they just do whatever they want to, do what's necessary for the donation money and all that shit. That's kind of like selling out, man.
Yep.
Like that's I don't even like my conscience wouldn't even let me be fake like that, man. Just saying any and everything just to appease a certain what I'm saying, casual fan base just to capitalize financially on that shit. That shit, man, that
You
shit
know,
weak, bro.
and then they'll try to turn around and flip it on us, right? And say, "Well, y'all capping for the zone. Y'all promoting the zone. Ain't nobody promoting or capping and doing. We just saying what's the facts and the truth, right?
Right.
Fact of the matter is, if you guys want to keep paying pay-per-view and then pay for your subscription on the side with the same damn uh promoter, right? So now you got a subscription and then you got to pay extra for a damn pay-per-view fight that's not supposed to be pay-per-view 6 more times for the next 24 months. Are you serious? Well, I can get a dang app right over here. I'm paying $8.33 a month, and I'm getting all the fights or all the other sports content that I want. Like I'm for the fans, right? Because I am a fan. I'm a hardcore fan, not
Right.
only a boxing fan but a sports fan, right?
Right.
And that's good money. Like I could take it. I was in my car yesterday and I was in traffic and I saw the weigh-in in my car in traffic. Okay, or I could
Mm-hmm.
see a fight in my car in traffic. You know, a good buddy of mine, he got a trucking business. He got all his trucks or whatever because he got TVs. He has satellite TV. He scrapped that shit and got the zone for all his guys because all his guys got company cell phones. So then you just hook up the phone to the TV, you know, boom, there you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got strong satellite signal, satellite phone signal, whatever, what have you. They not paying. He's not paying. He's saving tons of money because he took away the satellite TVs off his truck, and now he got, you know, the zone with his company phone, all the company phones or whatever. So
And
he can hook it up.
let me ask you guys something.
You know, it's
If Tank was with Eddie Hearn, you guys think he'd be a big star?
um,
If Tank was with Eddie Hearn,
Yeah.
I mean,
damn,
that's
I can't even picture that. But I mean, shit.
he
I
definitely
mean,
be more active.
he definitely would. He definitely would.
He'd definitely be more active. You know, he definitely had that Tevin Farmer fight already. He probably beat Tevin Farmer already.
Yeah, because
You
I
know,
think he's definitely can beat Tevin Farmer. You know what I mean?
you know,
But
he got offered a deal. He got offered a deal, more money than he was making apparently. This is allegedly. You know, I don't know if it's factual or not. You know, I'm just saying what was said in the boxing scene and these other sources, but they try to, you know, deny that over there on that side, right? The PBC side or whatever you want to call them, right? They try to
he's
deny
one
it.
of the second anointed. Like there was two people that was anointed by Floyd. It was Spence and then Tank.
You
Yep.
know, and they say, well, he could have went, but then Floyd stopped it or whatever, and then that's why Tank and Floyd was having a little beef online or whatever, or you know, Tank was saying crazy shit, you know.
Mm.
Um, but lo and
He should
behold,
have left, bro.
Tank is still with, you know,
This master.
his
I'm telling
bosses
you, man.
because
Hey,
they try
I'm
to
starting to
front.
believe you, unbiased. That MK shit is something going on, fam.
MK Ultra, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It's
Oh
That's
gotta.
yeah, MK
that's
MK Ultra.
there's no way you could be turning down that much money unless you are brainwashed, bro. It just don't make sense.
PBC program boxing champions, man.
Yeah, for
Program.
real.
God damn.
That's a good one too. I came up with what Pretend Boss Club,
Pretend Boss Club, yeah, man. It's so many damn, you know, say
pimping
catchphrases.
boxing casuals.
Hell yeah. The list
But
goes on with that shit.
you know, and I don't think it's all, you know, and again, I don't. We can't even put all the blame on Al Heyman because he is a advisor, so to speak, right? So
Yeah.
who can we put the blame on? Is
The
it's
fighter.
pretty much the company and the network, right? The networks that really control what these guys do in there, you know, because the networks say what he can't fight on that app because he's fighting on our network. That would be a breach of contract. You know, they're in under contractual agreement. So, I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, we can maybe say it's a duck, but it's a duck for profits on their side. They're gonna duck for profits.
Yeah,
They're
but
ducking
I
for
mean,
bucks.
yeah, but how
They
are you
ducks.
ducking for
They
bucks when
ducks
you
for
could
bucks
be making more when you're
because
you
they're
Ducks
don't
for
duck?
under
bucks.
it's because it's under a they act like they're free agents, but they're not free
Ah,
agents
okay.
though.
I
Right,
got what you're
That's
saying.
why I say pretend boss club. That's why I say pretend boss. They're not their own bosses. They under a contractual agreement, okay, where they cannot just willy nilly go out. You know, they got
Mm.
to use terms as loyal and be staying faithful to who I came up in the game with, right, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But you
And then
know,
you
you
think
already
about it.
saw that Luis Ortiz would have made the most money he ever made in his life, the most money he ever made within all his fights put together, turned down.
Mhm.
And it wasn't his mother manager fault. It was his promotional company fault, right? The Miami promoter who was
MK.
probably told, allegedly, probably told by other people that's above them, mainly maybe probably the network, that hey, you better not fight over there, or else this will happen.
Bro, nobody
Okay,
could tell me nobody could tell me to turn down 120 mil. I'm sorry, bro.
but look, this is me. This is just a
Right.
me, a hardcore fan, a fan. just assuming, right? I'm just gonna assume, okay, that this is happening. All right. I don't really know for myself, right? But I'm making the best educated guess that I can because I understand somewhat contracts, okay, and the financial aspect of things, especially boxing. Okay, I've been following this thing for a very, very long time, right? I'm a kind of person that, I analyze and I follow where the money's going, right?
Mm,
That's what I do, okay? So I try to break things down, financial aspect. Okay, does it financially benefit this company to stretch these fighters out here and under these contracts, make them keep trying to do pay-per-views, see where the numbers go, and if they can get the most money and do pay-per-views, that's what they're gonna do to get the buck out of the fans, right?
Yeah, I
You know,
agree, but the only issue with that for PBC is what other pay-per-views do you have. You know what I'm saying?
and that's the problem that
mm,
they have. They got to make these fighters fight more than twice a year. You know,
Yep.
if these fighters can fight more than twice, 3, 4 times a year, fuck it, 6 times a year, do 3 times on Fox for free TV, or at least 4 times, and have them each have 2 pay-per-views a year, right? Then that could be justified as a fan, for me paying a pay-per-view to see um Spence and Thurman fight on pay-per-view. If they fight for free, maybe at least 2 more times this year, and then have a pay-per-view fight at the end of the year in December, I'll pay
mm.
for that. I will pay for that. But when you say, well, I'm gonna have Errol and Porter fight and I'm paying pay-per-view, nobody's gonna pay for pay-per-view to see them two fight for unification. Nobody's gonna see that. Nobody wants to see that for pay-per-view. They want to see that for free, or at least on a subscription on Showtime,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a quick question, man, because it's crazy, man. These guys are so damn hypocritical in this media, right? Because these is a lot. Okay, so we know we got the Cinco de Mayo weekend. We got the Canelo Jacobs fight cracking off tonight in New York, and a lot of this biased media, that's especially biased to the PBC side, they talk all of this mad shit about Eddie Hearn, his own, right, on their social media accounts and stuff. But I guarantee you, a lot of these motherfuckers is there trying to get interviews, and they present at this big event. You know why? Because they got to get their viewership. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got to be they media. They got to be there and everything like that. And a lot of these people was the ones that said the zone was going to fail. Yet they're gonna be present today. They're gonna be present June 1st, right? When AJ and them AJ fights Andy Ruiz. What's your thoughts about that shit, man? These guys was talking all of this shit about the zone. The zone is becoming like a huge force in the sport of boxing. So it's crazy to me that like they will go to their own platforms and be so biased to one side of the street, but yet they show up. Like what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. You got certain guys that talk tough about Eddie Hearn on YouTube, and then go in front of him and they start shaking and can't answer
Oh
questions,
shit.
can't answer questions or ask him questions correctly, can't score a fight correctly. So I mean, it's crazy. Like these guys really just want viewership. I don't like
Mm,
a lot of these guys I don't really take serious.
right.
So it's really hard to have or even try to understand the point of view where they're coming from, especially when a lot of the stuff they say, like you just said, is a contradiction, and they're just doing it to get viewership or put like some crazy title so they
Right.
could, try to make whoever it's about look crazy and get the viewers to come to the video.
Hey, so
Yeah.
Santos, do you think that like Eddie Hearn, after all the shit that he didn't got, the heat that he didn't got from these guys and them creating their narrative to their following and shit, their subs, should like, you know, block these motherfuckers from getting in there? Like, should he be like that or just be like, just embrace the shit?
You know what? No, because the thing is, the other side does that to certain YouTube channels, right? They'll
Hmm.
block them from their events,
Hmm.
and that would be Eddie Hearn stooping to their level. But
Oh,
Eddie
okay.
Hearn has shown that he is bigger than that. He even gives you people interviews that people done talk shit about him before,
Right,
and
right.
still hears them out. And I just want to say, I'm gonna put it out there, man. I'm gonna let it be known, man. I done said some wild shit about Eddie myself,
Mhm.
and I regret it, and we talked about this in the hangouts before.
Right, right.
And I want to say, if anybody's hearing this, whoever know Mr. Eddie Hearn, hey, from me to you, I am sorry for what I said, for cracking on your shoes before at the Arias and Jacobs fight back in New York, like 2 years ago. And he didn't even pay me no mind. He like laughed it off and went about his business. And
Yeah.
to look in hindsight, and he was like, you know what? He probably that's like a guy like me, because I'll probably wear some old shoes if they still feeling comfortable. I do the same thing. So, he's a walking around a millionaire, but he still, he doesn't. Sometimes he wear his good gear, and sometimes he'll wear his whatever gear. But the man's always out there in front. He just did a press conference earlier today. You don't know when this guy sleeps, man. He's
Right.
always working. He's always in the ring, looking at his fighters. He just gave Ryder a hug. He just knocked out a good prospect, Mexican prospect or whatever.
Y'all think
And
he got a double or something?
I don't know, man. Maybe he got clones and shit. It's like Eddie Hearn
Got
2 and
Hearn
Eddie Hearn
clones out
3.
here.
It's like
Probably.
fucking triplets or some
Probably
shit.
need one with all the fighters. He
I mean,
about
this
to start
this
getting.
guy's fucking everywhere, like the fucking multiplicity and shit. You know what I mean? Like he got fucking instant transmission on some Goku shit. But he put
Eddie
his
number one,
fucking
Eddie
fingers
number
on his
two.
forehead and he pops up. Wherever. But yeah, man. I just want to say that, man. My
Hey,
bad about
but
that. I'm never gonna talk shit about Eddie Hearn ever again, because he has shown you. Look at the Devin Haney interview, man, where
Mm.
the dude asked him, "Yo, you
Yep.
gonna buy this?" And he was like, "Nah, let me
Right.
concentrate." He let his fighter talk. He was like, "They trying to build, man. He trying to uplift his fighters
Yeah. Did you hear that
and
unbiased?
education,
I
educating people,
I
man."
didn't watch that interview, but I will say this one thing about Eddie Hearn: he's transparent. A liar, a person who lies, and that is a liar. They're not transparent. They don't want to talk about their lie because then they have to lie more. Am I
Mm.
Yeah,
wrong or right? So
You're
somebody that allows you to consistently come into their events and ask them questions
Mhm.
repeatedly and it doesn't change, then
Right.
I'm gonna have to go with that guy because he doesn't seem like he's lying because he's not changing his story and he doesn't mind you coming in. So
Mhm.
versus somebody who is like, oh, I don't want to talk about that, or I don't talk about money, or like Shelly Finkel, you know what I mean, like, oh, I don't talk about money. So yeah, it's fishy when you do that to me.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
and if you notice, like dudes continually have tried to twist his words around, right? They always try to twist his words around, and he'll tell them like, no, 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 that's not what I said.
Yep.
That is not what I said.
Wow.
Break down what I said. People try to misconstrue his words and sell a narrative, and it's not like that, man. The dude is a genuine guy, man. I don't know about his pops too much. Like with his pops the other day, that
Yeah.
was that was a big no-no. But I, you gotta see where what he was talking about was the kind of contracts or whatever. But
In
that
sports.
was
Yeah.
that, and yeah, his pops kind of fucked that one up. You know what I mean? For pretty much fucked that one up. Not kind of. He did fuck that one up pretty bad. Um, but the thing is, man, he's he's got the product. He's giving you matches that the people want to see with the limited fighters he has. Because yeah, granted, a lot of the fighters that he has, a lot of boxing casuals around the world never heard of them. They're domesticated, domestic talent, right? But he's working on it. He's investing in more boxers to come in. Especially the American boxers, especially the Black American boxers.
Mhm.
Okay, you see that he's throwing money here, left and right. Like, yo, come on in, man. Don't. It's an app, but I'm telling you, the rewards get greater later. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? People just try to take things for face value and want it now, now, now. Great
Mhm.
things don't get built overnight. It takes time.
Right. It's a
It
journey.
takes time. This is a new platform. This is a new way of looking at fights, and it's gonna take time. To call it a failure right now, that's like saying you having a newborn baby and you already calling your newborn baby a failure before they even try to go to school or anything or take their first test. You know what I mean? Like it don't make sense, man. and it's a shitty ass narrative. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? It's just shitty, man. It's just that it don't even fly. It can't. If you a logical thinking person, you would know that that narrative does not fly. That they're failing. Oh, it's dead zone. Yeah, it's dead zone to you because they letting everything out here and they actually putting
Wow.
money up.
Flipping game on them niggas.
You know what I mean? They putting money up. So yeah. So when you see these other promotion companies failing, or these other subscriptions failing and all that, and pay-per-views not doing the numbers like they doing, it's because dead zone. It's dead in all that shit
Mm.
and making it fucking $8.33 a month.
Can I ask you guys? Let me ask you guys something. So if Wilder doesn't want 50-50, what do you think he wants? 60-40 in his favor?
I think he wants pay-per-view buys. That is the agenda for right now. That is the MO.
Explain that.
Sell
With who?
pay-per-views.
He
For
wants
them.
pay-per-view buys. What
You
do you
still
mean?
need a split.
That's
You
what they've been talking about over there. They want to get as the Brazil. They at first they talked about Brazil and Wilder being a pay-per-view
right.
until they got the static and the heat for that. Like nobody's paying for that.
Yeah, I
Nobody's
doodled
gonna
all
pay
over
for
that.
Wilder fighting AJ leftover.
Right.
Like how dare you try to make that a pay? That you better put that on Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already got a subscription for Showtime. Okay, because I
YouTube,
got a
nigga.
subscription for
YouTube.
Showtime. I got a subscription for damn ESPN. Like I'm a real hardcore boxing fan. I got Showtime for boxing.
Right.
But when you show me in the past 9 months that you only got one card once a month for the past 9 months, are you fucking shitting me? Are you
Mm.
fucking shitting me? That's piss poor right there, man. And I'm paying $15 for that shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what do you think his
Come on,
split
man.
should be? You know what I'm saying? Like, or
I
you
don't
think
care about what his shit should be. I don't give a fuck about his split anymore. It's fucking put up or shut up. You said you was gonna be one man, one face, one fucking champion.
Mm.
The American. I was fucking standing out there in the Barclays. We took a fucking picture together, and I was saying, "Yo, this is the American champ right here, the WBC champion. It's the American champion." He came up to me and was like, "Yo, D, like you the man, you the American champion. People need to know who the fuck you are." Nobody even fucking stopped. I was like, "Look, everybody, this is the champion right there, the heavyweight champion." Okay, and people were like, "Oh shit!" And then they started taking pictures with him, and then he scurried off. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that was the Lubin Jamal Charlo fight that night. You know what I mean? And then he
Yeah.
had to go break off, and I stepped to him and his crew. His brother was with him. It was like 3 or 4 of them. That's it. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Yo, I love what you're doing. You're doing good things. You the one face, one name. I believe all that."
Right.
But now all of a sudden it's, well, my schedule's full. Fuck you mean if your schedule's full? You was
Wow.
fucking offering 50 million 9
It's
months
it's
ago.
it's all about the money now.
Now it's all about, now it's like, oh shit, look how much money I made off the Tyson Fury joint. All right, let me get another pay-per-view. And they talked
Money.
about Brazil and Wilder being on pay-per-view. Everybody was like, hell no, you fucking crazy.
It's the
So
money
now they're
team.
talking about what's the next one they talking about? Oh, Klitschko coming back to fight Wilder? I'm not gonna pay
Ortiz
for that.
rematch.
Or Ortiz rematch on pay-per-view? I'm not gonna pay for that.
Kalnaki.
That better be on regular Showtime, because I'm not paying for that. No. Nah. No,
Yeah.
sir.
Stavern 3.
It's the Vern 3. You know what I mean? Like who else is there?
God damn, bro. Spilka. I don't know, man.
Joe Hanks? Who you gonna fight?
Shit. Harold
Yeah, but
Skyers, nigga.
yeah, but if your schedule full, and let's be real, how much money are you gonna make per fight with those
I mean, his
fights?
schedule full. Well,
Bruh.
who's the opponents?
We
Who are the
just
opponents?
gave it to you,
Yeah,
family.
If your schedule's full, who are the opponents?
Yeah. That's it. That's the list,
Are they
man.
each gonna be the same guy? You gonna have the same? You're gonna fight? Who the hell you gonna fight, man? Brazil twice?
Yeah, that's
I don't
5
know,
fights
man.
right there. I mean, I guess shit, we did the list the other day. Kanaki, of course, what you say, Brazil, Kanaki, Klitschko, Ortiz in the rematch, and it was one more. Because I named 4 Ortiz, Konaki, Klitschko, Brazil, and Fury. Forgot Fury
Yeah.
in the rematch. So that's 5. He got 5 opponents lined up before he even considers facing
Hey,
AJ.
Trav in the chat said that Wilder said if he was Ortiz, he would have sat out too because he knows his worth. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here, what are you talking about? Know your
What?
worth?
Wilder said that to Ortiz
No,
about
yeah, Wilder said that about Ortiz.
I said that. I said, you know what? It don't matter if they offered Ortiz 10 million. He still wasn't going to take the fight because he's in the Wilder sweepstakes. They got the MK over him, and they said, you know what? You are to do nothing because you are on the Deontay Wilder list. You know, we already have a list of guys already lined up for to face Deontay Wilder. And if you're on that list, the ones that turned down that fight, Kanaki and Ortiz, you can bet your bottom dollar they are on the Deontay Wilder sweepstakes. In Brazil, if Deontay Wilder beats Brazil, I guarantee you the next 2 options is Kanaki or Ortiz.
You know what just frustrates me even more, bro? And this is how I know I'm unbiased because people say I'm biased towards AJ, but I'm American and I rock with a UK fighter. So that is being unbiased in itself. But not only that, if this was Anthony Joshua doing the same exact stuff that Wilder was doing, YouTube would be flaming him right now.
Yep.
The propaganda machines would be working immediately.
Damn, yo, Saddam Ali's about to fight Young right now.
Yeah, it's on right now. I'm watching it.
The arena looks empty as fuck.
You said look empty as fuck?
Yeah, man, it look empty.
Nobody came to see Saddam.
Nobody gonna show up until Canelo gets to the ring.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. You know it's gonna be packed though. Cinco de Mayo weekend, Canelo.
Facts.
Oh shit, that's crazy. I would have thought people would be there already, but shit, that should look crazy empty.
Man.
Yeah, I just hope he don't get stretched brutally again. The way McGee did that boy. God damn.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He didn't look good in the Herrera fight either.
Yeah. Nah.
What is this old plastic WBC belt they got on the line?
That's the bronze medal WBC belt, double wood in the hood belt.
Shit. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Robert Bird referee.
Juice Crew.
Robert Bird referee.
That's not a good name to have. I'm just saying.
What you say?
Anthony Young, his corner, the shirt say Juice Crew. That's not a
Juice Crew.
Yeah, that's not the way to go. That ain't it. Put Vado on. Let me look this nigga up. Right this nigga Juice Crew, huh? Well,
that's kind of like the homage to the '80s kind of rap crews, the Juice Crew and all that. Hip hop and all that. So, but yeah, man, him trying saying, well, I wouldn't even take a 50-50 fight. That's just
my nigga Charles said the aluminum title, aluminum foil title and shit.
Yeah. Oh, there go Curtis Stevenson. All right. Yeah, man, it's just ridiculous, man. It's like Wood TV said what I said yesterday, right? He said this shit is turning into WWE. You know what I mean? It should have turned into some wrestling shit, man.
Yeah. It is empty as fuck in there right now. Damn.
That shit is crazy.
This nigga trainer head shiny as fuck.
Oh, yeah, damn. Young is big as shit.
Yeah, both of the biggest heads is huge, bruh.
Yo, he big as shit. Dang.
Who?
Yeah, this dude Young. He about to sleep. That's
fucked up. You ain't got no confidence in Saddam, bruh?
I don't know, man.
Y'all both got the John B. sideburns, bro. You gotta represent. Look out for the nephew one time, man. He might. I know, man. This is a downslope for this nigga. Oh, he got the acne bumps on the back. I don't know. Saddam Ali.
Hey, hold on, man. I got acne lumps too, man. Stop playing.
Okay, well, that nigga got hella.
Young got acne bumps too, man.
Juice Crew, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Juice
Juice
Crew.
Crew might come in there. He already coming forward on him. Saddam, man, if he get caught, bro, he already keeping that left hand low.
Ooh.
He got the left hand too low. Gotta lift it up.
Right, that jab is.
He got both his hands too low.
Oh, that right
Oh,
here.
trying to
Oh,
open
he
up.
already hurt. Oh, he hurt.
Oh shit, he hurt. Oh, he's hurt already. See, look. What I
Damn,
say?
bro.
Look,
Juice Crew.
Ali's already hurt.
Yeah, Juice Crew ain't rolling body either. I'm telling you. I already looked
Damn,
it
he
up.
ain't enrolled.
Yeah,
You looked it up.
you don't got enough money for that.
Damn, you already exposing this man already. Damn, Black. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Fada or nada.
Oh,
Damn.
swinging for the fence.
Yeah, this nigga ain't gonna make it, fam. He ain't gonna make
Saddam, right? Yeah, man. I think he damaged goods, man.
it. Saddam about to get stretched.
Munguia then did a number on him.
He a step up fight now.
Yo,
Damn.
Young is huge, man. You see this dude's back? This dude is not a 147 guy. He should be a 54.
Oh, this is at 147?
It's a 147.
Oh, yeah. This ain't gonna
This guy
get
look like a 54
He about to get
pounder,
stretched,
man.
bro. Saddam ain't gonna make it, bro.
He's trying to maul Saddam in there, man.
Hey, they say John B. They Don't Know is a great song.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Them acne bumps ain't helping him in this fight, bro.
Them shits is like fucking. His shits is for real big though. Damn bumps on his back. It's just like stars and shit.
Nigga.
He gonna do for target practice. This is.
Yeah, man. What did they
throw
work?
That jab.
What did they work on in fucking training camp?
For real.
Oh god, he just ate two piece.
Oh man.
Left hook straight right.
Down. He needs some more lateral movement. He keep leaving himself online. He getting caught. Then he getting caught going straight back. He needs to sidestep.
Trainers like
swinging for the fence. You just come on. Why are you throwing hooks like that?
Nigga throwing hooks from a distance.
He's throwing
fam.
hooks and he's missing terribly.
He threw two hooks and shook his head like, fuck, I missed. Yeah, nigga, you 8 feet away, fam.
Damn, man. It's like me not playing basketball for 9 months and throwing up some air balls and shit, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man, that's how you be doing it. That's how you do it, bro.
I'll be doing it, man. I'll be playing ball for a minute. I'll be throwing air balls, man. Lobbing it up. Looking crazy.
Yeah, light-skinned niggas got to be able to shoot, bro. You can't be just throwing up air balls. So now that about to get stretched, bro.
Yeah, Saddam trainer need to be fired for real.
He's fired. Well, who's his trainer? That same guy that trains. Is that same guy that trained Danny Jacobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So Jacobs ain't got no shot.
It's a glimpse of the future. Nah, I'm joking. Nah.
Get off the road.
Yeah.
Throw the jab. He trying to hook with this guy.
Man.
He throw the jab. I don't know where's his jab. His jab is not present tonight. He left the jab back in Brooklyn.
I think the game plan was make it to 3.
His trainer told him keep his hands down. Block punches with your face.
Yeah, don't put your
face.
hands down. What are you doing, son? Keep your hands down.
Throw hooks in the air. Just throw hooks. Sky hook, left hook, right hook. Make sure you hit air.
Make him look good in there, son. Like, what are you doing, man? You're not even blocking punches. Nothing.
Look at that. Boom. Like, why are you throwing both your fists?
That left hook?
He threw both his fists downward. He's trying to block him like they was blocking. Like he's trying to block like phantom blows that's coming from below.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He said, I'm gonna cover my nuts.
It almost looked like he was handing him a plate of food, like, here, leave me alone. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, shit. Hey man, the way that nigga set up that left hook, it almost like he was getting ready to throw a jab and he turned it into a hook.
He threw both his hands like, yo, here, man, you invited to the spread. Let's eat together. Fuck you being
like, damn, you ain't stretched me yet.
Oh man. This dude.
Man, this dude, like, he gotta stop fighting after this, bro.
Young need to move up, man. He's a big 147 dude.
Damn. This dude's 140. I mean, he got 2 losses though.
He got 2 losses. Yeah.
He lost 2.
He probably draining himself because it looked like he did get caught. He got clipped.
He's been knocked out.
Saddam Ali ain't a monstrous puncher. It looked like he got clipped in the beginning round, but he shook it off real well. So he probably don't got a jaw like that.
This nigga got stretched by a white boy. His name is Skinder Khalili. Halili.
No, I ain't getting stressed by nobody named Skinder.
Skinder, yeah.
Skinder Halili, man.
That shit sound like a
Halili.
game. That shit sound like the first gay Mortal Kombat guy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Skinder Halili.
Sound like a racist Hindu. Better get out of here.
Like, how you gonna get stretched by a racist Hindu, bro? With a fade. You gotta retire after that. He kept fighting though. He's been on them. See, oh, he's on a good little win streak though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 fight win streak. So he's coming off knocking out a dude, Juan Rodriguez Jr. This nigga look like a goddamn mechanic that he stretched. And then Saddam Ali, I think Saddam gonna get stretched for sure. It's a 10-round fight. Damn. Saddam already took like 6 rounds worth of punishment in that first round. Oh man. And then Saddam is not no puncher either.
Saddam needs to step. He needs to step to the right and throw the jab, keep him off center. He's right in the dude range. He's making himself available. He's making himself available. He needed to step to his right, just like that. He stepped to the little right, and he had him come in. And he got caught. Young got caught with a jab.
Yeah, he done, bro. He done.
Saddam did better in this round. I gotta admit that, but
he did a little better. But he needs to step. He needs to step back and step to his right. That dude's left and throw the jab.
Man, I'm rooting for him.
There you go.
I don't want nobody whose team is called Juice Crew to win, but
yeah.
Oh, don't see. He trying to throw a hook right there from way deep. You gonna get caught like that. You gonna get caught coming in with that hook. Don't throw that hook no more.
Red Glove says Ali moved back down to 147 after the Magia ass whooping. Charles says my blacklist will not allow me to lose to someone named Skinder.
I'm telling you, man. Skinder. No way.
They said Ali weighed in at 147 exactly, and Young weighed in at 146. So I guess Ali's supposed to be the bigger man, but I don't see no muscles, really, no cuts. Oh yeah, so yeah, Ortiz is the co-main. I get to watch him fight for the first time. I've been hearing a lot about him.
Well,
y'all think that, Herrera might give him some issues though?
Nah, at this point, Herrera's washed, man. He should be washed at least.
Who, Ortiz? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like Ortiz is very strong. He's a boxer puncher. He does pressure. He does do pressure, but I see him as a boxer puncher more. But he does pressure fight. You know, he got that kind of Mexican style. But I see him taking Herrera out in about 8 to 7 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think? What you give Herrera?
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Maybe even, it all depends. I gotta see what Herrera has left, but he shouldn't have much. But you never. That's the thing with Herrera. You never know, man.
Cause he's cagey, you know. He was looking real soft at the weigh-in. I didn't like the way he was looking. He was looking like he did the last time.
Yeah.
He looked like he was real soft, you know, real flabby, you know. And Ortiz is a good body puncher too.
Right.
So if he takes it to Herrera to the body early, he's gonna hurt him to the body, and he can get Herrera out of there, man.
Yep.
Ali's having a good third round right here. Decent little third round.
Yeah.
I think Young is just trying to he was trying to go for the kill.
I think Young is trying to gauge his speed of his jab. I'm trying to punch with him.
Oh, he kind of he hurt him with that hook.
Yep.
Ali hurt him with that hook. Yeah, he got him in the corner right now.
Ooh, yep.
Ooh, good body shots. Yeah, Ali having a good ass round.
That's good.
Ooh, coming back though. Oh shit.
Oh shit, got him hurt. Young got him hurt.
Oh shit.
It's a back and forth kind of deal.
Yep.
Damn. Ooh, good right hand by Young.
Oh.
Yo, low key, man, both of these dudes, man, they not that good.
They getting hammered at the top level, huh?
Facts.
What is Ali doing?
He letting him punch him in the face,
man.
In the back and shit. Get off the ropes, bruh.
He's hurt.
Damn. Oh,
Hands
that's
are
rough.
down.
He done.
Yeah, Ali's
Why
hurt.
was the ref? Why was the ref letting him punch him on his back when he was leaning
He's
down?
ducking too low. He shouldn't be letting him duck low at all.
It
It looked like
started
Ali
off
got
as
hurt to the
50.
body.
Yeah, he had, man got hurt to
He
the
doesn't
body.
want none of them body shots.
Yeah, he should stop this. Ref should stop it right now. He should stop this. Oh, he did. All right, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He
you're
ahead of us.
a couple
Yeah,
seconds ahead of me.
he
Oh,
got
my
that
bad.
motherfucking. Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, yeah. I see what you're talking about. Unbiased was
Oh
fucking.
wow. Yeah.
He was right on that shit, nigga.
Stop.
That nigga. I
Yeah.
don't. Y'all,
That's it.
you don't
Yeah.
think that was a little early though?
He didn't. He
Nah,
wasn't.
man. He
But check
Ali's
his
done, man.
blood.
He need to.
Check
He
his
need to.
blood.
Yeah.
Who
Jeez. He ain't in. I'm telling you, he ain't in rolling the bottom, bro. All that energy,
Yeah.
man. He using after that. Yeah, he done.
Yeah. Ali done. He needs to retire, maybe, man. He probably needs to retire.
That's
You
it,
know.
bro. That's it. He ain't got
Yeah.
nothing for. I mean, 47, bro. Hell no. You ain't got nothing
Yeah,
for
man.
47.
I
You
mean,
know,
he could probably maybe fight Khan and cash out in Dubai or something.
Khan cash out.
Mm.
Nah,
Khan
Khan
cash
needed
out
that
in
too.
Dubai, United
Why
Arab
Young is
Emirates,
crying like he just
fight
want
over there.
to? He crying over that aluminum belt he won.
I mean, that's a former world champion, though. You know, you gotta understand, man. So, that's world kid, man.
Yeah, I mean he ain't beat
You know what I
nobody.
mean?
He
This is,
celebrated.
world kid. He beat, Saddam. He got Kodo under his belt, man. So,
Yeah,
he
Saddam.
beat a name. He beat a name. That he got an opportunity and he beat a name and he showed and proved and he got him out of there.
He got Saddam at the right time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like Saddam got Kodo at the right time.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was a day. That's how Saddam kind of got a little bit of star power after that.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good stoppage. He was getting hit with some
Oh, he
clean
got hit.
shots.
Oh man, damn, Saddam, man.
It was just really
Fucked up,
two
man.
clean shots that he got hit with. He never really. I don't know if he ever buckled, but them shots though.
Saddam, my boy too, man. Fuck,
Man,
man.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Sad.
some sideburns.
Sad seeing that. I hate to say it, man, but he got to retire, man.
Oh yeah, that's it, bro. It's just because like mentally he's not there, man. Like you can tell he could see the shots coming, but
Yeah, you know what? I didn't like
he,
it when he was walking in the ring, man. Like even before he walked in the ring, I didn't like his walkout, man.
you
Like
didn't
you
like
just
the
saw it in
walkout.
his face. I ain't like the walkout. The way he was looking in his face, man. He didn't look right, man. It looked like he was something on his mind. He looked like he really didn't want to be there.
Dean
You
Cole
know?
in the chat says Andy Ruiz has no chance, bro. He says I wish Wilder wasn't so scared of Joshua. Man,
It's not. That's one thing, man. Ain't none of these guys scared of nobody. It's the fact that they're greedy, right? At this point in the game, they are trying to make as much money as possible. And I understand that. It's a business. This is prize fighting, man. So they're gonna try to, milk as much money as they can and try to make people pay for these pay-per-views. And I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm sorry. As a hardcore boxing fan, I'm not gonna pay for pay-per-view. I got my subscription. I got enough subscriptions. Yeah, I'm not paying those $75 anymore for a pay-per-view. If I can get a Canelo Jacobs fight on my app streaming, and it's a fight monthly fights like this, I'm not paying for no pay-per-view. I'm sorry.
the only thing, man, the only thing, Angel, is this, man. If it was about like business and money, then you wouldn't be turning down $120, and you would be open to a 50-50 split with the biggest cash cow in the heavyweight division. I mean, that to me does sound like you just don't want the fight. That's just my opinion.
But here's the thing. What these guys are trying to shoot for is they trying to make Mayweather Pacquiao money, and that's never going to happen ever again. And they've been sold a dream by whoever over there is selling them this dream that they're gonna be the next pay-per-view star, and it's not gonna be like that no more, man. That shit is done over and done with. The biggest pay-per-view star is the new fucking dodo bird.
no,
That shit is extinct.
pretending
All
to be
right,
A-side is the new duck.
Yeah.
Niggas using that.
These guys are barely they're struggling to get 400,000 buys, 500,000 buys. When back in the day, 500,000 buys was a bad night. Okay, Let's be I mean, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, for real.
Back in the day, 500,000 buys was a bad night. That was bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was bad back in the day.
Floyd would be pissed if we would have got that.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
He would have
And
been
they're not.
screaming,
People
rocking.
are not gonna spend $75 when they spending, you know, $100 and better a month on a cable subscription. Let alone they got another app, a ESPN Plus and a Showtime app on their phone. Extra. They don't want to pay extra $75 for a pay per view card, which the card is garbage.
Yep.
The main event is decent, but the rest of the card is trash.
The main event's not a 50-50 fight.
And the main event's not a 50-50 fight. No. Nobody's going to pay for that. I'm not.
Man. Hey, so like Gully in the chat says Young knows he's gonna get a bigger fight now and get good money. Well, who do y'all think he's gonna get against who? Who should he fight? Who y'all want to see him up against next?
Maybe the Wade Bully. No, just
No. What about like Jaron Ennis? Y'all think, good, that's probably he's a prospect.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. That's the Jersey whole Philly thing right there, rivalry. Yeah, man, that'd be a good fight, man. Enos could fight this dude.
Yeah,
I think Enos will stretch this guy, but
yeah,
Ennis will beat the hell out of this dude.
Let Enos that aluminum belt off his ass.
Yeah, what belt is that, bro? I've never seen that belt ever.
It say WBC on it, but the WBC.
That should say WB
Mercury.
No. Yeah, there's a Mercury belt.
Yeah, bro, that shit. Hey, they need to test this nigga though. Test this nigga immediately, bro.
Yeah, for real. Because after he threw that combination, he turned around and lift up that big ass bald dude. I've never seen a boxer do that before. They need to test his blood.
Yeah, bro. Get a sample. Get a test of this nigga, bro.
Yeah, he yoked as fuck for 147, man.
Gully says Wilder said his fight with Fury would do over 1 million pay-per-view buys, but it did 300K, and he doesn't say anything.
Yeah,
I don't know who.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta call a spade, man. Like I said, man, back in the day, 500,000 buys was a bad night. These guys are getting happy for 350K buys,
Right.
250K buys, 400K buys.
Talking about A side because I did 300.
Talking about A side and this, that, and the third. Nobody paying for that shit, man. That goes to show that nobody's paying for that shit. People are gonna be jumping to, the zone because they got the fights coming up. They making their fighters fight more often. Okay, win, lose, or draw, they're gonna make their fighters fight and earn that money.
Yep. Man, I don't know, man, but it's a sad day in American boxing.
Another thing is, you cannot expect people to pay for a pay-per-view when your fighter is only fighting once or twice a year. They don't know these guys because they only fight once or twice a year. Now, if they fighting maybe 4 to 6 times a year, they're getting like spectacular 1 round, 2 round, 3 round knockouts, and they fight multiple times. Then maybe somebody would be, a casual fan, would be like, yo, you seen that knockout? Oh yeah, let me show you. Oh damn, I want to see. When's he fighting again? Oh yeah, I want to see that. Is he gonna fight pay-per-view soon? Yeah, I'll see that. That's what people want to see. But you can't have that if these guys only fighting once or twice a year and they get draws. They get a draw and they're buddy with the guy that they're fighting.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other. That's the other problem right there, Angel. These guys want to be family and best friends. Go out to eat and go over, each other's house on the holidays.
Like, yo, man, but why you calling me that, man? Fuck you, man. You'll just add me on Fortnite. I talk to you later on Fortnite.
Yeah, come on, man. We this is boxing. Like you guys. I mean, you guys don't have to hate each other, but you need to be competitive. You can't go in there and be friendly, hug each other. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We need the competitive spirit. Like, that's why I like Bud Crawford and Caleb Plant, guys like that want to fight the best and don't want to be your friend because they might have to fight you.
Danny Garcia, he does not want to be a friend.
Yep.
And he'll tell you broke to your face.
Exactly.
Shut up. You broke. Nah, show me the money. Fight me.
Yeah, but just, is he going to step up to Bud, man? Can you send me something about that?
Yeah, man. Well, apparently, Aaron talking about he gonna sign send a contract and all this, that, and the third. But I don't know if that's true. I can neither
Do you
confirm nor
think
deny.
do you think Danny will take that fight, or he gonna be just like
No,
on that
I mean, Danny's a prize fighter through and through, and if the money's right, they throw him 10, 15 million.
10,
Uh,
15 million?
that's what they talking about.
Well, my thing is, when has Danny?
When
When
did he
has
say that?
What's that?
not only that, but when had I don't think Danny would duck Crawford because I can't see Danny ducking anyone in my opinion at the welterweight division. So I think he would fight Crawford, but is he worth $15
Yeah.
million? I don't know
I
about
mean,
that.
if they talking about Luis Ortiz was worth more than 10 million, Danny Garcia is gonna be like, well, if he's worth
Yeah,
more than
man.
10 million, then I'm worth more than 15 million because I've been a unified champion. I've been on, more,
Unified.
cards and stuff. I deserve more than 15 million. That's what he's gonna say, and
No, but
that's what they're gonna try to sell people.
yeah, but Luis Ortiz ain't never been a champ. He ain't even sniff
Never.
the belt. He ain't even smell a
But
belt.
yo, he knows his worth. He's worth more than 8 million, $7 million that, the zoning company was offering him, and he turned down a fight with AJ. So Danny Garcia is gonna
That's
feed
crazy
off
talk,
that.
man.
You
10 or
see how,
15 million
but,
off
but,
Chris
but you
Crawford.
see how it's a domino effect. You see how it's a domino effect. This guy turned down this money, yeah, and I'm a bigger star than Luis Ortiz. And Danny's mindset is I'm a bigger star than Luis Ortiz. I've been a champion, unified. I've been in more cards, so I deserve more. And I'm fighting a unified guy on the other network in a bigger platform, which is ESPN. So I
10
want
mil,
the money.
10 mil is good. 10 mil is good for him.
10 mil is good.
Yep, and then pay-per-view, split. Yeah,
But
I'm
you
with
know how
that.
these guys talk. You know how these guys talk. What I make 5, 10 million on a regular card, or a regular. This is a championship fight. I'm fighting on on the other side of the street.
Or
It's
the
gonna be a
back end.
co-promotion, a back end money.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
It's a
Y'all,
co-promotion. He's gonna ask for something ridiculous.
y'all
You know what I
telling me
mean?
Danny's already made 10 million before in the fight?
I mean, that's what they'll say.
This is what they say. This is what they say though. This is allegedly. This is what they say. I made 5 million this fight, and then I got back money and all this, that, and the third. I don't
Yeah.
know.
When
I
did
don't
he
know,
make
nor do I
5?
care.
No, but do you remember the first time they offered Danny the 3 million and he said, "Oh, I made that already. I made
They
that my
offered
first fight."
Danny 5 billion to fight Pacquiao like
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, and he
Oh
turned
yeah.
that down.
Yep.
You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? So I mean, apparently these guys are making this ridiculous amounts of money. So he's gonna want to demand, especially if this thing's on pay-per-view and it's a co-promotion between ESPN and Showtime. He's gonna want $15 million
MK Ultra.
easily. You know, and this is bad. This is a bad thing. They're gonna want people to pay 75, $85 to see a fight when the card is going to be trash. The card is going to be trash.
So it's
I
going to
already know it. I don't expect it. I don't expect it to be good.
it's going to be Danny next for Crawford or Brooke.
Man.
Brooke will probably be, Brooke ain't gonna probably overprice himself. He gonna price himself out.
I
He needs
much
to fight.
I much rather see Danny.
Of course. I mean, of course, that's the bigger fight. Bigger fight.
And plus, I'd rather see Brooke fight Jeff Horn.
Jeff
I
Horn.
think that'd be a good fight, man. I keep saying it.
Fight.
Nobody really wants to see it. I want to see it.
I mean, I'm just saying as far as a bigger
NTB
fight.
Boxing wants to see it. Shout out to NTB Boxing.
Oh, NTB.
Yeah.
NBT.
MBT.
Yeah, NBT.
My bad.
Yeah, I gotta check it.
Hey, y'all watching the Better Beef fight or nah?
Oh,
What
is that on right now?
Nah, it's not, but it's happening tonight though.
Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna see
what
that. I'm
network?
gonna watch that.
On ESPN.
Yeah, it's on ESPN. I got it on my ESPN Plus. So
I'm about to
it's on
check it out.
ESPN or ESPN Plus.
Better Beef is the champ at 175.
175. Yeah.
Yeah. It's on regular. I think it's regular ESPN.
Is he fighting a
Okay.
tougher opponent than his last opponent? Because that nigga was tough. He knocked him down in that fight.
He's fighting Cal Jazik. Some I don't know, man. He's fighting him in Stockton though.
Yeah. This guy's tough.
Yeah.
This guy's tough. He's gonna be tough to knock out.
Oh,
He's gonna be tough to knock out for Better Beef. So Better be on his A game. This guy's not. Nothing
I
to play
saw in this
around with.
last fight, Better Beef. I saw that Better Beef can be knocked down, man.
Yeah.
He can definitely. His chin ain't the best. I say
This
that.
is this is another tough fight for him, even though nobody knows his opponent like that. I kind of looked at this guy, and he's a tough character. You know, he's got a strong chin.
Oh, he
I
left
think
his own to go to ESPN.
He
who's
did.
that?
That's what
Yep.
Iron Cole just said in the chat. He left his own to go to ESPN.
Yep.
Who on Better Be?
Yeah,
That was a stupid move too,
yeah, that's what he's saying. He don't know why he did that.
because Bivol just showed up.
Yeah, he probably did you know, he probably did a road runner. You know, he saw a Bibble coming. He's like, oh, let me go road runner.
Oh, you think Better Beef is worried about Bivol?
And he probably ducking him.
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely he ducking him.
Let's be real. I mean, the Better Beef already turned down the unification with Kovalev. He already said,
Yeah,
"Nah, I'm
man.
good."
He's been yeah.
And he said Joe Smith was too dangerous to a fight. Like,
Yep.
No, he said that.
Yeah,
yeah.
he said that.
Oh man,
He
you gotta
said
run.
that. He said it was quote high risk, low reward.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Bivol said, "Hold up, hold my beer. I got this."
Yeah, I got this, man.
Honest
He's like, don't worry
coward.
about it. Don't worry about it, brethren. I got you, bro. Let me show you how it's Asian Russians do it.
Some people starting to show up. I don't know why people be coming in late, nigga. If I got a ticket, I'm showing up early.
Facts.
I'm there early, nigga, watching undercards.
Like for Herd and for Herd and J Rock,
You
I
better be
will
there.
be there for the undercards.
Yeah,
Hey, Black.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, man. I gotta go, man. Thank you, man.
no doubt, bro. Appreciate you coming on.
No doubt.
All
Peace, man.
All right,
later,
peace.
bro.
I might
Yeah,
try to, I might have to do like another live. Like if I'm gonna go live for the fights, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I might need to do that for this channel, man, eventually.
Yeah.
But
You gonna shut it down right now?
yeah, give me like probably 40 minutes. I might kick out another live and just try to cover the undercards.
Yeah. All right.
I appreciate you being on, Angel.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
be back, I guess.
Yeah, we'll be back, man. Shout out to the whole UGC, man. Everybody that's been tuning in. We'll be back, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Peace. We out.